But let's now talk about the big story that we are tracking. Kartavya Path is all set to be inaugurated by the Prime Minister in a few hours. The revamped Kartavya Path includes around 16.5 kilometers of granite walkways that lie along both sides of Rajpath. The canals that lie on either side of the path have now bridges over them, connecting the walkways that run alongside them. 16 bridges, 8 over each of the two canals, have been laid out. Beyond this, the Prime Minister will also unveil a statue of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose at the India Gate. The statue is being installed at the same place where the Prime Minister had earlier unveiled a hologram statue of Netaji. My colleague Yash Goel spoke exclusively to the main sculptor of the Netaji statue, which is being unveiled by the Prime Minister later this evening. Listen in.
How you were approached to make this statue, like you received a call from the PM, or what happened, how it happened, how it all happened?
It was all started in the month of January, I think. 8 or 9 artisans from across the India called to just to discuss so the discussion was that in the meeting is they want to build a Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose statue in stone. Then as what we call I'm more comfortable in stone as we are doing sculpting from generations. First of all, the biggest difference is we are trying to sculpt in a monolithic granite statue, which is one of the very difficult and hardest stone in the world. And it is more than a life-size statue. It weighs around 280 tons. So handling the stone itself is huge challenging. And finding out Netaji in the granite rock, it's also very challenging, and the place which is installed is one of the historical places in India. So all that healthy pressure was there, healthy fear was there. So we have so many artists involved in this. So at the same time, we worked around 24 hours continuously. As I said, I can't believe that it was done.
हम लोग ये डिमांड कर रहे हैं सेंट्रल विस्ता को डॉक्टर बाबा साहेब अम्बेडकर नाम लगाना है, क्योंकि जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन दिया हुआ है वो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के नतीजे नरेंद्र मोदी जी प्रधानमंत्री बन चुका है। इसीलिए हम लोग प्रधानमंत्री से ये कहना चाहता है, देश को तोड़ने के लिए कोशिश मत करो। अगर जीतने के लिए कोशिश किए तो कोई किसी को एतराज नहीं है। राजनीति में कोई जीतेगा कोई हारेगा, मगर तोड़ने के लिए जो कोशिश कर रहे हैं वो ठीक नहीं है। आपके नाम कमाने के लिए आप कोशिश करना है, कोशिश करो, मगर देश को तोड़कर नाम कमाने के लिए कोशिश मत करो।
Let me also now bring in my colleagues. Arun joining us live from Kartavya Path. My colleague Siddhant also joining us on the broadcast. Arun, it's a matter of few hours before all of this is unveiled by the Prime Minister, then eventually open for public as well. But just show us around. What has changed? What can the public expect? Arun, can you hear me?
Well, that question is for me.
Yes, Arun, please go ahead.
Yes. So, Ridhima, I am at this moment in the lawns of Central Vista Avenue, which will be known from today onwards as Kartavya Path. And right behind me is the stretch, 2.5 kilometer stretch of Kartavya Path. And on the both side of this road, you'll see the lawns of Central Vista Avenue, which is completely decked up for today's event. And this is a completely redeveloped structure of this area. Even if I request my camera person to just show these this area here where they have used this red granite in the pathway for people to walk. Earlier there was no stone in this area for people to walk, only available, but now this has been changed. Even on that side, those light poles are new, close to 750 are the number which they have installed here. CCTV cameras have increased, and also the pathway beneath me, the underground pathway, where we are also given to understand that different stalls of different states will be in place, where people who visit here will be able to have the meal of different states. Their culture and tradition will also be will be there in that underground pathway, and even the grass which has been used here, that is also something which is very special to create that greener area in the entire area, and the lakeside, the canals which they have made here. In fact, in some time the boating will also start in that area. So there is massive redevelopment, restructuring which happened of this place, and in fact the main motive actually behind this changing the name of this Rajpath to Kartavya Path is something which Prime Minister Modi has spoken about in his speech on 15th August from the Red Fort, where he said that the memories of the slavery is something which we need to get rid of, and these are the small moments where this government is trying to ingrain the Indian culture, the Indianness into the people of this country.
The larger message that is being sent out is we need to shed those symbols and messages of colonialism as we move forward. Arun, I'll just request you to stay on with us. Our colleague Siddhant has also been patiently waiting. Siddhant, few hours to go. Just talk to us about the itinerary of the program and what we can expect in the hours to come.
Well, yes, first I would like to start with the traffic on roads. So behind me you can see the traffic in the central Delhi area. Reason being because most of the offices in this area are done for the day. People have started leaving for their homes because as per the Delhi police advisory, almost all the roads lead to Lutyens will be closed after 5 p.m. And in fact, most of the area has already been taken over by Prime Minister's security. Now, coming to your question, Ridhima, at around 7 we can expect Prime Minister to arrive on Kartavya Path. Then he is going to unveil Subhash Chandra Bose's statue, after which he is going to take a walk, and then he will also be going to meet Shramjeevis. There will be cultural performances also, and we have been told that more than 1,500 people are going to attend this grand event, the first inaugural event of Central Vistas that is going to take place today in the evening. Also, this event is important because the messaging that Prime Minister wanted.
As I said, you want to shed the symbols of colonialism and move towards the idea of Naya Bharat, because this is, of course, 75 years of independence as well. Arun and Siddhant, thanks a lot for getting us all those details. We'll continue to come back to you. For now, slipping into a very short break.